Hi everyone, our journal page, and I'm working in my paperback journal. I'm going to start with some book pages and some glue. Very easy. I'm going to work only on one side, not a double spread. I'll just put it here. I hope I'm in frame. Okay, so I just took 2 pages from 2 different books, just so I will have different, I don't know, a size, font, whatever. And yeah, so just going to cover quickly the background. I don't care if it's brittle and breaks apart. It's just a start for a background. Here we go. I'm thinking that maybe I needed to take more than 2 pages, but we'll see. Okay, next. Trying to be quick about it because it really doesn't matter. I just want some coverage, and some of it is gonna get also covered, so it really doesn't matter. Okay. Here we go. I love book pages. Okay, so while I was taking the pages out, I realized that I wanted something to break the type font, and I wanted some thing that would be like with handwritten text. So I picked this stamp, and I've got another page from a book. I'm always keeping the first page and the last page of books, just so I will have something the same vintagey color that I can print whatever I want on it. So I've got the stamp. I'm going to take this. This is Archival Ink Coffee, and I'm going to stamp it on my page. Yes. So I'm going all over the page, so I will have enough to play with, and also to break up the boxy feeling of the pages that I've already put on. I'm using the archival ink because it's a permanent ink, and I'm going to use glue. I don't want everything to smear, so yeah. And even with something like archival ink, which is a permanent ink, you need to let it sit like a few minutes before you attempt to put something wet on it. I'm hoping that it's okay by now and I can use it. Okay, so I'm going to tear pieces out of it. And let's start playing. I've got already a lot of glue here, but I prefer to put more just to be on the safe side. I'm not putting right now glue on top because I'm not sure that the ink set yet. Let's see. This one here. Need a little bit glue down here. Yeah. Okay, so I've got one piece left for another project. That's okay. And now I need for everything to dry before I'm attempting anything. So I'll be back. Okay, so this is definitely dry because I went away to let it dry and then life happened and now it's 2 days 2 days past, so I'm continuing. And now what I want to do is kind of wash to push back on what I've got here. I've got some white acrylic paint and I'm taking a brush with water and I'm just going to go all over this, and I can do parts that will be more translucent and parts that would be more opaque. I am not looking for consistency. I am just pushing it back and wanting some of the things to peek through. I'm also considering adding another color to the white so it won't be all the same all over. Some parts are with more water, some parts less, so I get areas that are more opaque. I wasn't looking for everything to show through, so yeah. Okay, so I've got this and I am wondering if I want something to add while it's still wet. Maybe another color. Kind of debating it. What the heck? And I'm taking a very dark purple here, but I'm hoping, yeah, with water and the rest of the white here, so I'm still keeping it a wash. Just a hint in some places. Okay, I like it. Now it needs to dry. Going away to let it dry. Let's hope that not 2 other days will pass. I'll be back. Okay, so this is dry. I was going to go and I wanted to put down this paper napkin, at least a part here and part here, but then I looked at it and I want some areas to be more opaque, and I took some lilac shade color and some cream, and I have here some hard bristle brush. What I want to do is take the smallest amount of paint here and just go around the page and just spreading it quite randomly. Just a more, I don't know, grungy look for that matter. And now I'm taking from the cream. Didn't even clean my brush. It's okay by me that it mixes with the purple. So in some areas I'm more heavy-handed. Yeah. Now I like it. Okay, so I'm putting this aside, and now for my paper napkin. Just an easy way to add some more details. I could have picked any kind of either stamps or stencils to decorate more, but decided on this paper napkin. Okay, so I've got these two, and I want to remove part of it. So I'm taking a brush with water and I'm going like this. And separating. Maybe I'll use the butterflies later, but this needs to go. One will go here, and now the other one. By using a brush with water, I get this torn edges that when you glue them to your page, they will almost disappear completely into the background rather than straight edges. So that's what I'm going for. I'm just trying to decide if I want it like this or like this. I'll go like this. So I'm going to use my paper napkin glue, which is just white glue diluted with water, 2/3 glue, 1/3 water. And Always use a soft brush. I like to use this one, soft flat brush. Don't skimp on the glue. Of course it will take long to dry, but that's okay. I'm putting it a little bit off the edges and I will trim later the excess. And now I'm moving from the inside towards the outside and using the flat of the brush with lots of glue, so it's gliding on top and not dragging the paper napkin and tearing it. I love paper napkins with white background. They are the greatest to create this kind of stuff. Once this is completely dry, it will be almost completely transparent. I didn't put glue underneath. I'm talking and not paying attention. Happens. Okay, glue. And now my paper napkin, in the hopes that I can put it back because it already got some glue. Okay, somehow I managed it. Again, from the inside towards the outside with lots of glue and the flat of the brush. Downside, it will take forever to dry, but that's okay. Okay, so once again, I'll be back. Okay, so this is mostly dry, enough for me to continue. I've got this paper napkin that I thought I can take pieces out of it and create a focal point. What I wanted to do is flower with several petals, and that's my focal point. And again, I wanted the petals to be with torn edges, and I don't know if it will if I'll manage it to create something interesting, but let's hope so. I'm again taking a fine brush with water, and I want the areas that I have here with more purple color. Went through my stashes of paper napkins, and it turns out that I don't have enough with purple and not something that will work for me here. So now it's not planned, I'm just taking out pieces, and whatever will be will be. So I've got one piece. Let's see. And if one piece doesn't turn out so well, you can always correct it, do another one. Like this one I don't like, so I'll take another one from here. I prefer to go with a larger shape and if I need to, I can always trim. Okay, one here, one here. I'm debating if to go just with the 3 or let's do, I know, I'll do 2 more. Smaller ones. Like so, and we'll see how it looks. The problem is that there is not much definition between all of them. I need to see if it would be better to go over the edges with something, maybe with watercolors, just to darken the edges. No, I don't like it. I think this can work. I just need to go over the edges. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's bring some watercolors. Here we go. And hope for the best, because I just want it at the edges. I don't want it to spread. If it spreads a little bit, that's okay, but I don't want it to go too much inside. Looking good. Better than I thought. Okay, so we have a solution to the problem. Just need to do that to these two. I like the torn edges. I have too much water here, so it went inside, but that's okay. Again, I took a little bit too much water. Now I'm thinking that I should probably went with dark purple, but I don't know, I kind of like how grungy it looks and very dramatic, so I'll keep it like this. I'm going to let this dry because I'm afraid to touch it, so I won't tear it apart. I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my petals and now I need to glue them to my page. So once again, napkin glue, and I'm just putting down here some glue. So my first one is, I think I'll put it here. I'm not going for a center, just so you will know. I don't want it completely in the center of my page, just a little bit off. To the left and okay. So I've got this, and what I wanted to do now is create some kind of a stem, and I was thinking of using the watercolors. Don't know if it would be enough, but we'll see. I'm starting with dark purple just because I feel like it, and I'm also going inside here. Now I'm going to take it with lots of water and maybe even tilt it a little bit. I'll try to do this so I didn't want it again like the torn edges. I want something very organic. So now I'm letting it just drip down like so. Yay, that's what I wanted. So I've got success in this term. And now I want some leaves or something completely unplanned, so trying to do it uneven, no straight edge anywhere. Okay, so I want this to dry because I still feel like I want to add some details, something at least here. I was going for some word or sentence here, and I want to add some more details, so I'll be back. Okay, so mostly dry. I have my words. I'm going to put here Secret Garden. I just need to adhere it. Okay. This one goes here. Or maybe I'm going like this. Whatever will be, will be. And just for the finale, I want some more details. So I've got this Dusty Concord Distress ink. And from here, I've got some small stamp that I think I can work it around my page and also on top here, so it won't be so just so it will be with the rest of the page. It's a very small stamp, so I'm stamping it like this to create more in one place. It seems like I've went here on something. Maybe I've got some more glue. So yeah, more wet glue somewhere. I like it a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm happy. So yeah, this is it. I'm really happy with this page. I hope you liked it. I hope you'll try your hand and do something similar. Thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments down below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.